This video and others like it are funded by viewers like you. Thanks for your support.
I'm not a passport bro. Are you? Let's jump into it. Follow along.
You're watching DC Born Rob, Racing Borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC Born Rob, Racing Borders. I'm DC Rob. I'm going to talk to you today. I hope to evoke conversation in the comments with this title and my brief discussion this morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm up, ran through the news sources. There's nothing really big popping up. And I've had this on my mind for a while because as I step out more and more attempting to date, and I'm attempting to date here in the U.S., I know what 60% of you guys just said. Man, I ain't dating nobody in the U.S. Man, these girls are tripping. I get that. And I get why. Because you're right. I mean, shoot, I get that. And I get your reason for wanting to date abroad. But back to the title. Because every time I hear passport bro, I cringe. I go, because there's different definitions. And that's all I'm coming on to say is what a passport bro is. One is somebody who is fed up with the women here, who were using their passport to date women in other countries. Get that. But there's the other one that's considered, and I'm not going to say it, but S tourism, who just go down for that. And you get lumped into that basket like you're a passport bro. If you go to Thailand, does that make you a passport bro? If you go out and you pay for play, whether there or Colombia, are you a passport bro? Because I've heard the conversations and, I'll post a story like the passing of the gentleman the other day, Dakari. And by all means, and I want to put this out here, I've had so many comments and emails that this was a stand-up guy. There have been no more details about this story that have popped up. So when we jump to conclusions that it was foul play, we don't know. Yeah, the numbers, are rolling up, but we don't know the stories. It could have been health. It could have been anything. From what I can tell, he wasn't out there running the streets, and he didn't go down for women. He went down to teach English. We don't know all the behind the scenes, so let's be careful when we start labeling people as such, especially as tourists, because the mayor, he don't want you down there right now. He done put that out there. If you're coming down there just for that, then he's got a problem with you. But anyway, back to my subject matter. So I'm out last night, which is sometimes, man, I got to force myself to go, but it's a means to an end. I'm fine once I leave the house, but man, it's a thin line between staying home and going out, especially on a Wednesday night. But I found a spot that has live entertainment a week or so ago. So met a couple of good brothers too. So shout out to Robert, shout out to Goldie. And Goldie even gave me a link of all live music in the city on every night of the week. So I'm set right now. I can't be out here every night, but still, it's a means to an end. If I want to meet somebody, I got to go out and put the work in, okay? No matter where it is. In this country, outside, I'll date outside the country, but does that make me a passport bro? I'll date in the Philippines, I'll date in Thailand, I'll date in Colombia, but does that make me a passport bro? I don't think so. I consulted with the writer. There's been a bunch of stories on the international stage about passport bros and about the scopolamine losses of life in Colombia recently due to the warning put out by the U.S. government. So when the State Department put that warning out, that was a trigger for the New York Post, the New York Times, the BBC, CNN, Fox. Everybody jumped on the story. And I had a writer from the New York Times reach out to me and say that, I'm a guy to talk to. So I talked to her and gave her my take on it, my understanding of what's going on and why these things are happening and so on. Didn't get a mention in the story, though. It is what it is. Didn't get a mention in the story, but that's okay. But anyway, she brought up the passport bro, and I'm like, I'm not a passport bro. I'm a bro with a passport. Every time I hear that, that's what I say. I'm not a passport bro. I'm a bro with a passport, okay? I travel. I've been traveling way before that name came up, and I'm going to keep on traveling internationally way after that name has gone and something else new has popped up. So I'm not a passport bro. You tell me your opinions in the comment section. That's what I'm doing because I want to read your comments. That's what I'm doing this video for. I want to see your take on it also. But I don't see any problem with dating overseas. If you fed up with the women here, go. Shoot. If you have the means to do so, and you blessed like I am to be able to work from anywhere, I mean, why not? I get it, especially cost of living is low, and if you have no attachments, shoot, that's how I ended up there in the first place. But I didn't go down the date. And I didn't the whole time. That wasn't my focus. I thought I'd end up back in the same relationship anyway, so I didn't. But I'm telling you, I'm not a passport bro. My question for you is, are you a passport bro? And what does that term mean to you? Because I'm talking to the bartender last night. I told her what I did. And she said, oh, you one of them passport bros? I'm not a passport bro. I'm a bro with a passport. Okay? And that's another thing. Is bro black or white? It stereotypically, when it first started, it was black. Okay? Actually, the guy who started it is Austin, and not Austin Holloman. It's Austin, some other, whatever his name is. And he's either Hispanic or white. I mean, he wasn't black. So I think that's how initially it got coined. And then somebody else got hemmed up and they attached it to Austin Holloman and just that lifestyle. I mean, nothing's wrong with anybody's lifestyle, but that is just not me. I'm not going to travel just for that. Just for that. Again, and if you're going down for the pay for play, are you a passport bro? Well, you just a bro going down there enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? So I'm putting these questions to you. And the story yesterday got flagged, so you didn't see commercials. Again, I turned the commercials off if they flag my video, and I'm only going to make 30 cents on it anyway, And I was stressing over my editor yesterday, man. Last night man, I had to get out of here. I was losing it. Dealing with a new editor and trying to get things straight, man, it just wasn't what I wanted. So let me apologize to the editor, too, because I was stressing last night, man. I guess you'll see this video, too, but a lot of my stories get flagged, and it's because somebody passed away. But the gentleman who passed away, and any gentleman who passes away, without the details put in the story, we don't know. We don't know what happened. So let's don't label him. Let's don't even label him a passport bro, because we don't know. Was he down there to date? Was he down there to date short time? Who's to say? But again, I put this out in the video last week, and you guys don't agree, but I say there's still some good women here. There's some. It's just going to be hard to find. So I'm putting in the work. Time will tell. Time will tell. So give me some time. I'm on dating apps too, but it's nothing like meeting somebody in person. And you get that out of the way, then you don't have to meet for a cup of coffee or whatever. Or some of them try to get you to meet for dinner, instead of just meeting for a cup of coffee. I say, when you first meet somebody online, it's best to meet them for a cup of coffee. Hey, your investment is what? $5, $10? You can get the cake or whatever you want from Starbucks. Get what you want. But a full-blown dinner, that's once you realize you are dating, I think. And I don't see anything wrong with a man paying for everything up front, too. You just meeting, you're courting the young lady is what it's called. Back to old school cats. You're courting this young lady, spend the money, buy the drinks, buy the dinners, buy the food. When you first start dating somebody, once you're official, then yeah, if you want to share the bills, share the bills. Or if she's a stay-at-home mom or whatever, I mean, it's every case is different, but that's just my 2 cents on that. Here's another thing. I'm talking to a partner and I won't say his name, who lives in Houston, and I was saying about dating and the stress of trying to meet a woman and here in Houston, where to go. And he was like, man, I can't remember how he phrased it, but I was thinking about going to church, or have you ever thought about going to church? Because I started thinking, there are good women at church, right? I did go to church. I went through my church phase. Would it be a bad thing? Here's another question for you, too, in the comment section to answer this. Would it be a bad thing, or would it be wrong to go to church for the purposes of meeting a woman, meeting a good woman, okay? I'd like to think that hopefully there's more good women there than at the club. So, and I don't see anything wrong with it. Hey, I don't think the pastor would care either, as long as I put something in his tip jar, you know what I mean? And the music is good, I'm straight. I just want to hear the music and see who's lingering around before and after. And because, again, I'm not shy. I will approach you. So, a smile goes a long way. Brothers, I'm telling you, a smile goes a long way. So get your smile right. You're going down to Medellin, get your smile right. My dentist information is in the description of all my videos. Dr. Carlos Maury. You need to get your smile right and use it. Again, girls don't like you mean mugging them. I mean, anyway, I've been over that part before. But is it wrong to go to church with the express reason to meet a good woman? Anything wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just like I don't see anything wrong with dating outside the country. Means to an end. If I want to meet somebody, I need to have more options. The more options I have, the more I can whittle it down. And I don't see anything wrong with going. So I may go this Sunday. I'll let you know. I will let you know, but I'm thinking about going this Sunday. I got a church that I used to go to and take my nephew to. The music is good. The choir is good. And, and some good looking women. Hey, and we'll see. Like I said, I'll show up early and hang around late instead of just getting in and out and, become a regular. Who's to say? But like I told my partner here, I said, the thing with doing that is at some point I need to tell her that that's what I did, that I came here to meet you. Ultimately we start dating. I'm going to have to tell her this is the reason I started coming to church, was to meet you. And you know what he said? She may tell you the same thing too. And I was like, that was a trigger. I'm like, it's a shot, because you know what? That's right. She may be there trying to meet a good man too, because maybe she ain't having good luck at the bar either. But I still have to have faith that there are some still good women here. It may be minute, but I get what I want. Again, when I ask the universe for something, I get one of three answers. Yes, but not right now, or no, because something better is coming. That anytime I ask the universe, that's what I get. It's a matter of timing for me. So I will meet someone. Where and how, you'll hear about it when it happens, but just recognize that you got to put that work in. So I'm putting the work in. You let me know in the comment section what you think about going to church solely for that reason. As long as they're not, Bible thumping Jesus, everything, I'm sorry for all the religious people, man, but that drives me crazy. Even at a dating profile, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is this, Jesus is that, Jesus cooked me this meal. Jesus, I can't, no, I can't. I'm spiritual, not religious, so I don't subscribe to all of that. Now, I'm not against anybody that does and is, but that's not me. So, and I don't, I believe there's a God. I just don't believe it's that God that they wrote in that book. I shouldn't have to be taught. I should know. And I do know. So anyway, with that said, off the religion subject, I am going for that. And so again, in the comment section, let me know. There's one other thing I was going to say. Oh, about people who say, I heard some guys say, man, I'm going down there to get a baddie. Oh, I got nothing but baddies. Okay, so your whole goal is to get these fine girls. I got a question for you too. Why can't she be average? I'm an average looking guy. So why shouldn't, I don't consider that settling. I just want an average looking girl. She don't have to be beautiful. Let me tell you something about the beautiful ones, especially here. Two, you think the girls are different outside of this country? They still female. So, they're still cunning in their ways. And you see what's going on down that way. Yeah, so why does she have to be a baddie? Why can't she just be average? Because what happens with these baddies, you can be the most beautiful looking girl. I've seen some beautiful girls. I've approached beautiful girls. And what happens is when they open their mouth, they ruin it. They either aggressive, they manly, they got the attitude. Again, they want somebody above 6 foot that's making $150,000. They drive this car, that owns that house, all that stuff. I mean, so, if that comes along with the baddie, I don't want one. I just want an average girl. I just want an average girl. When she opens her mouth, she makes me happy. She makes me feel good, or I feel good around her. I make myself happy around her. You know what I mean? So I don't get that part of why she got to be a baddie. And I get, I'm attracted to certain women too. For me, it's more than anything. It's, you can be average, but be healthy. Don't be overweight. I put a lot of work into the 30 pounds I shed in the last 2 years, and I'm keeping it all. Yeah, I've been out at night. I may have one and nurse 2 drinks in 4 hours last night, but I don't drink that much. But it messes up my whole schedule. So I'm into my health. I'm in the gym 3 out of 5 days, 3 out of 5, and then walk one of those other 2. So I put some work into this. So I need that on the other side too. That is a requirement. Not that you be a fitness or a gym rat, that you take care of your health and you eat properly so we can live long and prosper. But anyway, you tell me your thoughts on, does she have to be a baddie? Will you only date the finest of the fine? And I don't think it's settling for somebody who's average, because most of us are average, okay? I'm average. I'm fit, but I'm an average guy. So I'm not asking for more than what I'm offering, just companionship. And I'm ready to date. It's been over a year now. And so I'm healed up. That's all behind me. I'm ready to move forward. I got a lot going on, but I got time to squeeze that in, of course. Anyway, I just want to put this out there. So everything that I put out here, go ahead and address it. Passport bro or not, going to church or not. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments section. I will see you there. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. Okay, guys, another day, another trip. I'm getting ready to hit the road, and guess what? One product I'm taking with me. That's right. It's the Epica Travel Adapter. It's going with me wherever I go. You need to do the same.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.
If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below.